Good morning, Miss Sam. So yesterday we talked about the 52 stages of a Bodhisattva. Maybe you're interested. And we talked about the 48th stage, the non-moving, non-changing state. If you are interested, we can talk about this. But before that, let's sit in the field of silence and stillness. Okay, next couple of minutes. Back to the field of silence and stillness is so important. It's our source, it's our foundation. The field of silence and stillness is also a field of strength and stability, a field of power, clarity, connectivity. This field is so important. If we can do or speak or behave on top of this field, everything we do will become very productive, helping, loving, efficient too. That's why back to this field of abundance, silence, stillness, power, strength, stability, clarity, openness, connectivity is so important. That's the foundation. That's the being. We are human being. Being is our original face, is the primordial pristine awareness. Yesterday, there's a YouTuber asked me one question: What am I teaching the Dzogchen meditation or what? I said no. Even though I have this Padmasambhava, the second Buddha in Tibetan or Vajrayana system, but I did tell him that Dzogchen meditation and the Zen or Chan has a lot of similarities. The realization of Zen or the ultimate is what the Dzogchen school talk about. They have a term Rigpa. Rigpa. It's a beautiful name. If I can just show you Rigpa. Maybe it's the Zen you also heard about this Rigpa. In Dzogchen, Rigpa is the knowledge of the ground, the field. A practitioner who has attained the state of Rigpa and is able to rest there continuously is called a Rigma or Rigdizin. I think it's a female and male, which may be used as title either pre or post nominally. Rigpa is the knowledge of the ground. It has also come to mean the pristine awareness, the pure awareness that is the fundamental ground itself. Knowing Rigpa is the knowing of the original wakefulness that is personal experience. Anyway, you can study by yourself. So many informations. Let's take a quick look here. There are also jhana, pristine consciousness, which is the original unadulterated state of consciousness and wisdom, reflexively self-aware, primordial wisdom. You see, self-awareness, right? I forgot that Sanskrit again. Let me just check here. Sometimes Svasamudana, yes. I always forget this one. Svasamudana. You see, all the lineage are talking about the same thing now. So in this way, we could confirm ourselves also by our experience and meditation and so on. So we know that we are on a good path, right path. Reflexively self-aware, primordial wisdom. One's true nature is like a mirror which reflects with complete openness. Wow, that's Rigpa, that's Zen. But is not affected by the reflections, you see, or like a crystal ball that takes on color of the material on which it plays without itself being changed. So your crystal-like mirror, four dimension, no, four-dimensional mirror. Now we are reflecting everything: our memory, family, body sensation, thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything. The nature, that's Rigpa. Also in Buddha's teaching, we have this the mirror-like wisdom. That's the first one that in which we can transform the normal mind to a wise mind, transform the knowledge to wisdom. We transform 8 normal consciousness to 4 wisdoms. Maybe next time we can talk about this. But Rigpa, or the mirror-like wisdom, or you're reflecting all of stuff or reflections in your conscious mirror or conscious mind. That's the mirror-like wisdom. And that you realize it, you are it. You experience it everyday life. And this experience helps you to confirm your realizations right. You don't need even a sutra anymore. You know you're right. That's why the seventh patriarch, once they went to travel miles and miles to meet the sixth patriarch to get confirmed by him. And later on, he just went on by himself. Same thing. If you still remember, I talked about a one-night guest. Anyway, it's not so important. Sometimes, at that old time, the disciple traveled a long way to meet a master to get confirmed by him very shortly, very simple words, then went back, returned to his own hometown, and built another master there. Anyway, let's back to this field of inner silence, wisdom, openness, clarity, also interconnectivity, Rigpa. So beautiful. And yesterday there's a YouTuber asked me, I say in there's a lots of similarity between Zen and Dzogchen teaching. You see, that's it. The mirror lack clarity or wisdom. The unconditioned nature of Rigpa is described in the Longchen Nyingthig, maybe it's a Tibetan word, as follows: not constructed by excellent Buddhas, not changed by lowly sentient beings. This unfabricated gnosis of the present moment is the reflexive luminosity, naked and stillness, the primordial Lord Himself. Wow. The cosmic intelligence, a pure, infinite intelligence, is working on us through our brain, through our body, through our mind to manifest, to express its power. Rigpa is seen as beyond affirmation and negation, beyond acceptance and rejection, and therefore is known as natural and effortless, kind of like Taoism style now, right? Natural and effortless, non-doing. There's no doer, there's only doing. There's no individuals here. The ripple of the ocean, or waves of ocean, and ocean becomes one. Dzogchen is also known as the pinnacle and final destination of all paths. If we recognize we are the Rigpa, we are this pristine, primordial, pure awareness, then you are awakened. To make it perfect or complete, it takes a little time to make it complete and perfect. But now we are safe. We enter the door of enlightenment or awakening. Sounds interesting. So let's back to these 52 stages of the Bodhisattva or Bodhisattva cultivation. 实性、实住、实回向，实性、实住、实行、实回向、实地 and last two. Okay, I talk about Chinese. So this position were established in accordance with the teaching of the common truths. They are 10 faith, 10 dwelling, 10 behavior activities, 10 transference, 10 stages, and Samyaksambodhi, absolute universal enlightenment as the 51 Fifth is 51. And lastly, the Wonderful Enlightenment, which is actually the position of Buddhahood. So if the last one is the Buddhahood, then the first 51 are the cultivations of Bodhisattva. 10 faith. Faith is first thing. Faith or belief, right? You have to believe something that is true, then it becomes true for you. Belief is so important. I believe all the Buddha's teaching. When you believe someone or something, you will do it. You will follow him or her. When that belief is encouraging, right? Faith, remembrance, zeal, wisdom, concentration, non-regression, non-retrogression. Non-retrogression, that's important. Sometimes we are frustrated, we are defeated by the patterns, by the old behaviors, of thinking, doing. So you see, non-retrogression is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sixth one of the first six, of the 10 faith. Then protection of the truth. Once you know it's true, you want to protect it, at least from your own behavior and speech and action and thinking. You want to protect it. Like you got something right, you want to make it right. Everything starting from this righteousness, right? Then reflexive power. You want to have this faith. Once you have this faith, you want to do good for your family, for your community. Then you have precept, something you don't do. You have vow. You vow to to following the faith accordingly, in terms of action, behavior, thinking, and that's the 10 faith. After this 10 faith, they have the 10 dwelling. The subsequent to the cultivation of 10 faiths, the practitioner would enter the streams of sages. All false views on dwelling are cut off, and desires are subdued. It's subdued, it's not cut off yet by 10 dwellings. They are the stage of setting objective. You set up a kind of activities, or like meditation, reading a spiritual book. You just cultivate every day. The second stage of clear understanding and the mental control. Now, instead of become victim of your, the trauma, now you understand it and have a power of control, mental control. Control your emotion, control the old habits. You can change. You can adapt to change. Once the old patterns comes to disturb you, the old trauma, memory, or relation, or a set of situations, memories of people try to discourage you or disturb you, you can control. You can say to yourself, I want to change. Then the third one, the stage of unobstructed cultivation. You change to cultivate the opposite. Change to the behavior which is encouraging, which is constructive. Then the fourth one, the stage of acquiring the seed of Tathagata. Tathagata, you see, that which never comes nor goes. Yeah, you have a little bit taste here already. You acquiring to do it. You wish you can to do it. you wish you can acquire it. Then the fifth one, perfect experience. You learn from your own experience, from your background. You try to use your personal skills to serve, to love, to care, to help. That's called experience. Everyone is unique. Then we came to the sixth one. Actually, it's the 16, right? After the previous 10, the 16, the stage of the whole mind as a Buddha. You have this taste of like pristine primordial awareness. That's your source. That's our source, right? The field of silence and stillness, non-disturbance, I will say. Then we'll go to the 17, the stage of non-retrogression. Sometimes we have a back and forth, up and downs in the path of awakening. But now we enter a state of non-retrogression. That's cool. That means you are safe. You won't go back to the negative patterns of thinking, behavior. You transcend the old me. Then 18, being Buddha's son. Now you become really disciple of Buddha or the ultimate truth. We are the sons and daughters of God. We have that original blood from God, pure, wise, calm, loving, compassionate, omnipresent, omnipotent. There's another omnipotent, omnipresent. Forget about it. Okay, we become the real son of the truth. Then the 19, the stage of being prince of the law. Okay, the law or the Dharma, actually, 法王. So we heard about the living Buddha or the living king of Dharmas, especially in Tibetan or Vajrayana, we say 法王, the king of all the Dharmas. Dharmas again is the phenomenal world. You are the king of the phenomenal world. Now, why? Because you can transcend all them. You can become still. You can see the whole picture now. So we become the son of, just one sec. Become the son of the king of the Dharmas. Okay. 法王子位. Okay, now the 20th, the stage of Abhiseka, 灌顶位. In Vajrayana Buddhism, sometimes we need the transmission from the master, like they put their hand over our head and the transmission, the Dharma to us. So that means you really got it. It's a ritual, but the ritual shows that you got it by your own experience. You realize the truth by yourself. I was transmitted like 5 years ago, but now I really got it. At that time, I was dumb. I was dumb to not understand the transmission. Abhiseka. Anyway, then we entered another the 21st to 30th 10 behavioral activities. The 10 behavioral activities of Bodhisattva done for the benefits of others. Now you're only done anything for yourself. You're not only do for yourself, but also for others, for the family, for the community, for anyone you encounter. Okay, but only when you know they're ready. You're not, you're not force them to listen to you. You just give it your love and concern, and naturally. So the 10 behavioral activities of Bodhisattva done for the benefits of others, which is the third 10 stages in the 52 Bodhisattvas position in cultivation. All matters related to the material and love and subdued, they are. So all matter relative to material and love subdued. You just give anything you could. You give your love, you donate, you volunteer, that's in the churches here, they encouraging you to donate, to volunteer, to serve, right? Western, I mean the North America, they have very good practice at this, regarding this. So they are I think now we are the 21st joyful service, 22nd beneficial service, then 23rd never resenting, 24th without limit, never out of order, appearing in and from all will, appearing in and from unformed at will, 善关系, unimpeded, no matter people are kind or not kind to you while you serve them, you're not impeded, you're not distracted if they don't accept your love and care even. Exalting the parameters among all beings, 尊重性, so you respect all the other beings in your everyday life, perfecting the Buddha's law by complete virtues. So once you have that Dharma, understanding of Dharma, then you try to express that understanding and complete that understanding in the service, by the service. So it's in serving others we can complete or perfect our virtues. Make sense? Actually, it's quite makes sense. Then the 30th one is manifesting in all things the pure, final, and truly reality. So every moment you just want to shine. You try to shine in terms of help, love, gratitude, understanding, and actions, right? Then we enter the 10 transferences, 十回向, from the 41 to 50. Oh, no, from 31 to 40, sorry. Then the fourth 10 stages, all existence and love are subdued by 10 transferences. They are all existence and love are subdued by 10 transference. I think it's more deeply that you kind of serve, complete and perfect your understanding of Buddhahood, transference of salvation all sentient beings, yet detaching from any form of sentient beings. So you are helping but not helping. You have that truly understanding. I mean, you're helping in terms of name and form. You're not helping in terms of formless. Transference of non-destruction, 不坏回向. So you just do it. You even do not think it anymore. The 43rd, transference of equalizing all Buddhas. 等一切佛回向. So you think like a Buddha, you behave like a Buddha, you serve others like a Buddha. It's my opinion. You can develop your understanding. Then we are in the transference of reaching everywhere. So everything you see, touch, you just serve and love to everything you see, touch, smell, hear, taste, and think. So the normal mind or six senses becomes your door of serving, of service, of love. Wow, that's cool. You see, normally when we are not sufficient and positive enough, we are downloading from the six senses the positives, the energy, the love from Bodhisattvas and Buddha or any sage and masters, right? Now, when that kind of positivity or energy accumulates in yourself enough, now this is time to give it off. That's the transference, right? You give it off through your six senses, through your mind, through your thinking mind, behavior, you're doing. You just give it off. You shine through the six doors, six senses organs, right? Transference of reaching everywhere. Then the 45, transference of store of boundless virtues. You just shine your virtues, your technique, your skill, your anything you got, and transference of good roots of equalities and harmony. Equality, you don't judge, or you just like a sun, a star shines equally and evenly to everyone, everything, everybody, like the sun shines light on planet Earth without any prejudice or selection. And then the I think the 56, transference of viewing all sentient beings in equality and harmony. We bring all sentient beings in equality and harmony. So you deepen your understanding to make the equality and harmony deeper and deeper, wider and wider. There's a different scales or levels, right? Then just one, or actually it's 30s. We are still in the 30s. So 37, the mark of true suchness, 真如相回向. So now you become whole entire ocean. You become your entire ocean manifested in waves and ripples to play with other waves and the ripples in a full understanding of totality, in a full openness in terms of serving, loving, helping, giving. Make sense? Then the 39, transference of liberation without any tie nor detachment. You're truly free. Not only in yourself, but also in the activities with others and with other relations, with your family, with your colleagues, everywhere, everywhen you are liberated. Not only liberate yourself, but also you have that openness to serve. pure heart to serve, to love, to contribute. Then the 40th, transference of equalizing the boundless of Dharma realm. Now, you're not serving in terms of this on planet Earth, you are serving to boundless Dharma realm, which is in your heart. You can even love the beloved one who passed away. You say some loving words to him or her, not in the real world, but in the mind now. You can talk to anyone, you can share your love, you can communicate with the spirit guide or whatever. This, you see, transference of equalizing the boundless, it's infinite big and infinite small, Dharma realm. Okay, so now we enter the 10 stages, which is 41 to 50. The advanced level of Bodhisattva. Okay, it's interesting to study, right? Hello, Sabina. We are talking about 52 stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Make sure we are on the same page. I paste here again. It's really a framework of like pointers, one by the first level, second level, third level. So it's kind of guidance, a framed guidance, a detailed guidance for us to awaken. So we're talking about the 10 stages now, from the 41 to 50 stages now. 实地. Because yesterday I talked about 48th. Let's go on. The 10 stages of development of Bodhisattva in the Buddha, which are the fifth tense of the 52 Bodhisattva's positions in cultivation. The 10 stages are 欢喜地, pramudita, the stage of joy at having overcome the previous difficulties and entering the path to Buddhahood. Now you're so confident, you're so joyful, you're joyful and calm at the same time. It's a balanced joy. It's not the it's not the high of like drugs. The high of drugs always brings a low. But this joy is balanced. The joy at having overcome the previous difficulties and entering the path to Buddhahood. Then Vimnala, the stage of purity, freedom from all possible defilement. Again, the field of inner silence, inner stillness is also a field of purity, clarity, and simplicity. You're so simple, you're so pure, you're so clear. Nothing can condition you. Nothing can defile you or pollute you. Yeah, that's the Li Gou Di. Now you enter the field of pristine. Pristine means clear, means pure, right? Pristine, primordial is your original primordial face. It's like lady's face without makeup. Okay. It's a pure face, nothing on it yet. It's a naked face. Then the 43rd, Prabhaka, the stage of illumination, luminosity, further enlightenment. Now you are not only pure and clean, you are illuminating like a diamond, like a bulb with full of energy, like a huge light ball, energetic ball. So cool. You see, by reading these words, it gives us energy. Once you are there, I mean, in the same state of mind, wow, you will thankful, you appreciate the guidance here, a stage of illumination or luminosity. You're luminous, you're shining, you're giving off light, you're like a star. The small, how to say, we are not small anymore. We're connecting with all the sages' teaching. We are become infinite big and infinite small. Okay, then the stage of glowing. Wow, that's even more now. It's not illuminated. It's glowing. It's blazing. A stage of glowing wisdom. It's not glowing blindly. It's glowing with wisdom. Okay, you have a clarity. You know what's happening outside, inside, outside yourself and inside of yourself, but also outside his or herself or inside of his or herself. You know everything. It's crazy. It's a glowing wisdom. Wisdom means you know who you are, and also you know who are they, him or her, or it. You know because now you stand up, you rise from the universal unified field. That's the ground. That's the power. That's the understanding. That's the luminosity. All these things arise from that field. Sandujandra, the stage of mastery of utmost difficulty. So, Jinan Shendi, now you have the power, you have the strength, you have the wisdom to overcome any situation. Most utmost difficulties you can overcome, not only for yourself, but also for others too, because now you're so blissed off. Now we come to the, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 46, the stage of open mind, open way of wisdom above definitions of impurity and purity. So you transcend purity and impurity. You enter the total balance of impurity and purity. You enter the non-duality. You see, you transcend good, bad, beautiful, ugly. You transcend, male, female, day, night. You transcend all the dualities. Poor, rich, American or Afghanistan. You transcend all this. Then you enter the 47th, the stage of alpha practice, preceding alpha, getting above the ideas of self in order to serve others. You transcend the self and others. There's no you, there's no others. There's only love. You see? There's only entire ocean. Now, 48th. We talked about 48th yesterday. The stage of unperturbed state, calm and unperturbed in mind. Actually, my realization is I'm not moving. My spirit never moves. My consciousness, my pure primordial pristine awareness never moves. The energy, matter, information moves in me. So people, animal, trees, nature, planet, stars moves in me. It's crazy. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Buddha's teaching. Thank you, Buddha's teaching. One, Badi Pusa. So, Badi means the 8th stage. If you look, the whole picture is the 48th stage. I like this. I love this. Then you got the 49th, the stage of finest wisdom, the wisdom to determine where and how to serve others, and the possessions of 10 powers. Now you have all the capability, all the powers, all the abundance to serve and love. You can manifest as a rich person or healthy person or dancer. You have all the equipment. You can play good piano to wake up another one who is a pianist. You can become an artist to to teach another artist to awaken. You have all the convenient technique or capabilities. Wow, I want to be that. I want to be, have all the ways to awaken people and to save others. You have the finest wisdom. You can save anyone who is in need. You can awaken anyone who is in need, who is ready. That's a power. Stage of Dharma cloud, 法云地, Dharma mega. Stage of Dharma cloud, attaining the fertilizing powers of the Dharma cloud. Fertilizing powers of Dharma cloud. Each of the 10 stages is connected and related to each of the 10 parameters practiced by the Bodhisattvas, or 6 parameters. The 10 major ignorance are also called out, corresponding to 10 stages. So you can use any Dharma to serve, to love. You can fertilizing powers of the Dharma cloud. You're all in one, that kind of thing, that kind of being state. You may have supernatural powers at this state, just to serve, to love, to awaken others. That's all your purpose of life on planet Earth. Okay, that's cool. Now we have good guidance. You can read it here again to know where are you. Okay, let's back to the inner silence, stillness, the field of love, infinite possibilities. Any question here? Hopefully, you can enter this field of silence, stillness, connectivity, openness, luminosity, simplicity, strength and power, clarity, more and more. That's the field of all positivities you can find here, deep, deep in your heart. You have a question? Please go ahead. The more you can dive into this field of silence, stillness, strength, power, clarity, and so on, the more you can download all the stuff I mentioned. Again, the longer, the better, or the faster, the better. The more frequent, the better. But again, it's a relative teaching. You're always in it. There's no gap between you and ultimate truth. Do you know why sometimes I feel a press in my front head? Could be a blockage of energy. Sometimes when we try to open our, heart and mind and heart, the body is not listening to this frontal lobe, the CO. The body is still in in the old patterns. The physical body takes a longer time to heal or to recover it. So I give you a tip here. You can, once you notice there's a press in your frontal head here, you watch it. You not resist it. You do not resist this pressure on your head. You send your love and care. You try to caress it instead of resist it. Like when you love someone or you love your pet, you caress it. You touch it gently, right? So you use your mind to touch the pressure on your head gently. Send your love. It's normal. Sometimes even every one of us had the experience that if you get depressed or angry or stressful, you find some tightness of your body. For me, I may feel a little bit like a press or pressure here in my chest. The moment I realize there's a pressure or pressure here, I will relieve it. I mean, let it go. Or sending the love. It's a signal, actually. It's a signal from body. It's a chance to change. It's an opportunity. Don't think it's bad. It's a signal to change, to overcome. Be open to that too. Purely watch it without any resistance. Just letting go of everything. The number one principle of meditation, right? We are letting go of everything, every trauma, every injury. You let it go. Empty, empty, empty yourself. Empty that pressure on your head. Once you really enter this field of silence, stillness, the body starts to heal itself. The body is in the ocean, so the body-mind is a wave in the ocean, right? It's a metaphor. So once you let go of this wave, the wave will dissolve into the ocean, which is infinite intelligence. There is infinite intelligence. At the same time, once you can let go, you can download or attracting positive energies, healing energies, the vibrations with the help of your master, your your beloved one, anything that inspired you or encouraged you. You are not, we are not alone. You are not alone. You can find some help by opening up the body and the mind. Okay, I think that's all. If no further questions. The field of silence, stillness, openness is the field of healing. Healing in terms energy, love, compassion, knowledge, right? It's all healing. Relaxation, ease of the body mind. Thank you. Bye now.